Okay, run and get a soft blanket and come and sit with me and I'll read a story. This one is called The Little Harp Seal. Off the coast of Labrador, a hungry harp seal pup lies on the ice gazing at the cloudy March sky. His fluffy fur glimmers as white as the snow around him. His enormous eyes glow as black as the dark ocean water below. Little Harp Seal rolls onto his stomach, peers into a hole in the ice and cries. His mother is down there somewhere. Ow! Here on the pack ice, the females give birth to their pups every winter. Mother chose this spot when the ice was thin. She kept a hole open as the ice grew thicker to use as her doorway to the sea. Full of milk, Little Harp Seal lolls like a sleepy white blimp. He is almost asleep when the growling of the older seals startles him. A hungry polar bear is stalking on silent, fur-padded feet. Mother and many of the other adults slip quietly into the water. The baby's white fur blends in with the ice, but the polar bear can spot the mother's gray coats from far away. Alone, Little Harp Seal stays motionless as the bear moves closer. Plonk! An adult seal dives through the breathing hole behind the polar bear. The bear turns towards the sound, then looks back at Little Harp Seal. To him, Little Harp Seal looks just like another lump of ice. At last, the bear decides there is nothing to eat here and lumbers away. As the days pass, Little Harp Seal eats, sleeps, and grows. A thick layer of blubber forms under his skin to protect him from the cold water. His puppy fur helps by trapping warm sunshine. But spring is coming. Soon the pack ice will melt and the seals will be without a home. One morning as Little Harp Seal sleeps, Mother wakes early and slithers into her breathing hole. It is not long before other mothers slide into the water. Together the mothers swim away to find mates and make their long journey to the ice pack near Greenland. Little Harp Seal wakes up alone and hungry. All morning he calls for his mother, growing hungrier by the minute. The air is filled with pitiful cries as other pups search for their mothers, but no one answers them. A few days later, the Little Harp Seal's fur begins to change. His soft white coat falls out in clumps, and beneath it, sleek silvery fur appears, dotted with dark gray. Another pup slides up beside him. She follows Little Harp Seal as he squirms over to his mother's old breathing hole. Together, they look over the edge, yelping, leaning toward the water, searching. Splash! The seal pups tumble into the hole. The icy water closes over Little Harp Seal's head. He opens his mouth to cry out and gets a mouthful of seawater. Coughing and gasping with surprise, Little Harp Seal bobs to the surface and breathes deeply. The pups paddle the water frantically, trying to climb out of the breathing hole. Little Harp Seal's blubber helps him float. His strong, webbed hind flippers beat the water. He can swim! He dives down, his sleek new fur helping him slide through the water easily. Nearby, the other pups begin to swim too. Little Harp Seal's large eyes take in all the light that passes through the water, allowing him to see into the darkest corners. Mother Seal is nowhere to be found. A fluttering vibration reaches Little Harp Seal's whiskers as he weaves along just below the surface. He grabs with his mouth and comes up with a krill, a tiny creature that drifts through the water. Little Harp Seal has caught his first meal. The seal pups spend their days together, practicing their swimming and fishing and dozing on the ice. One day while Little Harp Seal is fishing, the other pup strikes out for the north, seeking colder waters and a new home on solid ice. Little Harp Seal emerges from the breathing hole to find someone else waiting for him. Bluish-white fur, enormous teeth, and a horrible growl greet the little seal. The polar bear prepares to attack. Slipping up onto the ice, Little Harp Seal lies by his new breathing hole. His sleek gray coat stands out against the cold white snow. He no longer needs his baby fur to hide him. He can take care of himself. Soon, he too will journey to colder waters in the north. He will follow the route that harp seals have swum for thousands of years. He will follow the ice's edge. The end.